Got it? Mm-hmm. Alright, this is for YouTube. Working on a 2003 Nissan Xterra. I'm taking my air conditioner back out. I bought a new, not a clutch, what's the compressor. And, this is the new compressor. Now, I put like that much, very small amount of Freon in there, and it started acting up a lot. And apparently, they probably didn't put enough the oil that goes in here, which is Pt.1. That's if you use this kind of car. So, okay, back this up a little bit. Now, easiest thing to do is take all this off. Very simple. It's got 3 bolts, and you can use a Phillips screwdriver or a 10mm socket, which is a lot easier. And it just happens the clamps on the hoses is 10mm as well, so you can just do it all at the same shot. I went ahead and got this little box here off too, because it makes it a lot easier to get on the inside. And now most of this is all 10mm because this is a metric car, of course. But right now I'm getting the belt off the air conditioner, and I'm using a 9/16. Now, if you want to, and you got availability, you can take off the front tire on this side and get to the bottom a little bit easier. May or may not save you some time. Unfortunately, somebody had changed one of the
bolts.
No, it's not called a bolt. Lug nuts to a smaller lug nut. So why they did that, I don't know. So I couldn't get the tire off. Luckily, I was at home and I didn't have a flat tire on the other side of the road, because then I'd be having to call somebody. But you can actually get to it right down here pretty easily. Just to get a I got this at Walmart for like $10. Comes with this one, which I think is around 8 or 9 inches. It's got this other one. Actually, here, let me reach across here. Okay, you get I think this one's 3 inches, 5 inches, and however long this one's supposed to be. And it's for a 1/2 inch socket set. Then you can get down in there and get this one down here, and the one down here on this side, and then there's this one here and this one here. Now these are 9/16, or I can't remember the millimeter at the moment, but you can use a 9/16 on these ones anyway. I know some of them can interchange, some of them can't. And now the AC hoses for the intake or outtake, whatever these are called, these are metric only, and I believe those were 11mm, if I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken. Okay, it might have been 12. What's this one? 18? Way too big. 1/2 inch? I think 1/2 inch was too small. Actually, no, 1/2 inch will work. Alright, so you can probably use a 1/2 inch on that if you want to. So, I will get all this off here, and if the 1/2 inch didn't work, I'll let you know whenever I come back. Right now, I'm just getting this part here off, the belt, and like I said, that's the 9/16. Now, right up here.
Okay, I gotta get closer so I can see it.
Let me get this part off. Right up here, that's the bolt you got to do to lower this thing or raise it up for the tension. Now it goes here and around that bottom one down there, which is one hooked onto the engine. So the 9/16, you'll have to lower it down, and then right here you have to loosen that part up so you can actually lower it down, which means I'm doing this thing backwards. And I gotta loosen that bolt up first. Me over here wondering why the hell I'm not getting this thing going anywhere. Okay, get that in there.
See if I can't get it where it's actually showing. I'm doing it.
And get that bolt nice and loose. That way it'll drop the tension down as I'm loosening the other part up. Now, according to the internet, whenever you tighten this thing up, if you do this here, if you can twist it around, you're too loose. If you can go maybe vertical or not quite vertical, they said then you're good. So you can look that up if you choose to, or get a manual, which I don't have right now. But luckily, this is digital age and everything's online, so it's pretty easy to look up. Just go between these hoses right here, hook on, and then you're off and running. Alright, see, now you can actually see it moving. And of course, it's still righty-tighty, lefty-loosey with this. Okay, that might be enough. I'm going to go a little bit more. That'll be quiet. Alright, that should do it. Yeah. Alright, take that out of there.
And there's.
Now all that is purely a tensioner only. So once you take that belt off, you don't have to mess with that area until after you get it put back together. And you will have to go, if you're messing with this part, excuse me, if you're messing with the belt, changing that out, you will have to go around the fan, which if you're new to this, that's very easy. Just push it in, go around the couple blades, and it drops down, and it just hangs there literally. So, but you got a diagram for all that. I haven't messed with the other belts yet, so I'm not doing videos on those. Right now, I'm just doing a video on this thing. Like I said, this one here is brand new. Okay, I need to take those off before I get to that part.
Do I need to move over here?
Okay. Now, one other thing I forgot to mention, bring the camera up a little bit to me. One thing I forgot to mention is there's two ways you can do this, because you need to bleed your Freon out. Now, you can do the way I did the first time and not bleed out enough, which once you take this I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic, I get tongue-tied. Low pressure. Once you get this low pressure off, which is that bolt there, it'll pop off and spray and give you a heart attack. Now, either your low pressure, which is right up here, where you actually fill this thing up at, or whatever this one here is, does the same thing.
Your hand's in the way, I can't get it.
That one. I'm not sure what that one is. I think it's a high pressure. But you put like either a screwdriver here. Go ahead and angle the camera right on top of this thing so you can see that pin. Can you see the pin? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, that pin right there, you gotta push that down. Now you can go to a mechanic, and there is an actual okay, back it up. There is an actual machine you can hook it up to. Got pump, the whole 9 yards. It actually sucks the stuff out. I don't know if they charge or whatever, but this the new stuff they have these days, the R134A, is they say it's environmental friendly, so you don't really got to worry about it. So you just have to worry about a little bit of mess you're gonna have that just spray it off with a water hose.
And it stinks. Yeah,
it does stink. It's got an odor. So all I really gotta do is push something in there, which what I used was a wide Allen wrench. Push it in there, do just fine. You can keep yourself to the side and let it all spray out.
Now, with that one up there,
the low pressure, yeah.
Does it still have one of those little thingies on there that you put to push it in? Or, I mean, is it like set up the same way as that one is?
Generally, they're both set up similar as far as the outside goes, but that one is smaller than this one is. So whenever the connection you use to add your Freon up there will not fit down here. Like I said again, disclaimer, I'm not a mechanic. I look this stuff up, and just a lot of people don't put real information on it, like what sizes and stuff like that, and I like to be able to know. So this, I do know it's a high pressure, because if I still have the cap, which I took off yesterday and left up here, and it's gone. The cap that goes there does have an H on it to show you that it's a high pressure. This one, I don't think ever has a cap, but it might. No, there's no threads in there. This one actually has threads, so the thread was able to actually be screwed in there. But this doesn't have threads, so unless they had something that kind of goes on there kind of tight.
Like a cork?
Now this one here, I think it's for servicing. Yeah. Evap service port, 1 psi maximum. Get away, mosquito. Regulate pressure only. So this might be the area that I was talking about. There, that pump goes onto. Again, I don't have that pump. I'm not going to get that pump because the odds of me having to use it again are pretty limited. Because, like I said, this stuff is environmental friendly. It's just keep it away from your face, and you'll have to wash your hands and your nose. It feels like grease. But it's actually a very simple job. It takes maybe roughly an hour or so, depending on any small issues you might come up with. But like I said, it's all this stuff was all 10 millimeter and then pliers, and that took me like 5 minutes to get all that off. I mean, it saves you a lot of money as far as like mechanics taking it all off for you. Now, let me see if I can figure it out. I think I said that was a 1/2 inch, I believe. If I can use a 1/2 inch, that'll be quick and easy. And I'm gonna have to go find something, which I should have everything here. Oh, you know what? I bet you that's the one that dropped down there. And I need a long magnet to get that joker out. So hopefully, get my 10 millimeter off here. This 16.
You reckon I could get my hand down in there to get it?
You probably could with your little ass. Well, you can just take this thing off and get to it. But I mean, you can try.
Okay, where's it at?
Straight down.
Straight down. I'm looking and I don't see nothing.
Well, that's probably because I'm in the way. Look right down there. It's a small socket.
Yes,
yeah. It's see that little hose looking thing?
okay.
It's right down this side.
Okay.
It's just laying there hanging 10.
Oh, I see it now.
There you go. Yeah, she's got some tiny ass hands.
Hold on, I need.
All right, let me take this. Okay, I got. Let's see if this is gonna work. It's a touch loose, but it's gonna have enough tension, so yeah, that will work. Okay, then that. Make sure I got my camera here right. Okay, this one and this one will be 16. 16? No, I'm sorry. A 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch socket for those two. Now these are just the hoses for the AC itself,
sorry.
for the Freon. Now this is the AC. This is the Freon. I'm sorry. This one is the high pressure, I'm guessing. And this one looks like it's the low pressure. Yeah. And I believe your oil goes into your low pressure, which that's also online, so I'll double check that before I pull my oil in. And the other bolt for this one is right down here, which if you put your hand on the other side, you can feel it. So whenever you bring your socket on this side, you can guide yourself over here. And this side, it's not too far down there. Once I get these out of the way, you can actually almost see it. Nope, can't see it, but I think I put my hand on the other side and got it or something. Well, once I get these hoses here out of the way, it'll be a little easier.
I got it.
She got it. Like I said, she's got some small fingers. Oh, that was a 1/2 inch too. All right, here, let's set that over there.
Okay.
I got a Harley, so I got a lot of 1/2 inch sockets. Okay, back to you.
Okay.
All right, now I should actually, you know what? Let's be smart and back up.
Okay.
I did empty this out, but there's no telling if I might still have some pressure coming out.
Sorry for the.
All right, broke that. Yeah, this is our first time doing a video. Yep, you hear that? It's easing out. So just be careful and let it slowly come out.
Oh Lord, that thing stinks.
Yeah, it's got some motor.
Oh.
All right, starting to kind of slow down a little bit. When I first did this, the other one it was in there for a while, so a couple of years. This is a 2003, and I just got this a couple of years ago. This is 2021. So I imagine that thing had been on there the whole time. So it, even with that pressure, it was stuck pretty good. So I think you had that bolt was out, and then finally it just popped off. I damn near threw my back out ducking, and I was over there where she's standing at right now. So yeah, I had a little pansy moment. But again, it was my first time. I didn't really realize it was gonna pop off like that. I expected to do this right here. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but it's trying to pop off. But the bolt's still in there with some threading, so I'm letting it seep on out.
I can't really see what you're doing here.
Come on this side.
There we go.
Yeah, see,
Maybe
I'm just letting that pressure get out of there.
Maybe you guys can see it a little bit better.
I don't know if you can hear it hissing.
I do.
Now once this is out, the other side will be no big deal. That's all the pressure. And I think just about got it all out. Shouldn't be too much pressure in there. I bled it out pretty good.
It's still hissing.
Yeah, it's not as bad.
I'm trying to keep it as steady as I possibly can, guys. I'm not exactly...
Yeah, we're not film students here. Excuse me.
So if it seems like I'm not doing a very good job, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead and step back just in case this thing does decide to pop a little bit.
Is my back good enough?
Okay, it's done.
Okay.
It's good. Now, this does have O-rings, which they were fine, so I didn't bother with them. I didn't worry about messing with them.
Do I need to put my hand down there to help that up, to hold that up?
Oh no, I'll have that in a minute. I'm just showing everybody right now. This bolt here, I think it's just for show. It was actually up here holding the connection in here for when I got it. So I just put it on this side just to have a place to put it. Same way on this one, because I wasn't sure, and it didn't exactly come with instructions. You know what I'm saying? So internet's a beautiful thing. Okay, I'll just take everything and move over to the side here, and then I'll get this one here out. Now that could be, like I said, that's the high pressure, and I didn't really bleed that out too good. So if I'd have bled that side out, and bottom would have made a difference. Which, as you just seen, it didn't exactly fly off the handles, so it's not really too bad. Oh, yeah, this is nice on the back. I set these things right here where the air intake goes.
Okay.
Okay, that should be coming out.
Is it stuck, maybe?
Yeah, just a little bit, but not bad. I don't know why it's having just much trouble coming out. It wasn't that hard putting it in. Oh, good grief. Okay, why is that thing not coming out of there? I'll be popping right out like the other one did.
Hold on. Sorry, guys.
Okay, there we go. There it's coming. Alright. It just wanted a little love. Okay. Now
Okay.
change all this stuff out. Well, this I can leave on there because I'm going to need it later. Put that thing back on. Now I'll go to tiny one. And where's that big ass socket? Hey, big ass socket, where are you? Actually, where is it? Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, here it is. Alright, big ass socket. Now this should be a lot easier than it was the first time I did this. Get all these hoses out of the way. Wires, whatever the hell they are. Actually, shit.
Did you just drop that?
Yeah, I sure did. It just popped right off.
Where did it go?
Oh, right behind the tire.
Do I need to climb under?
No, you need to move out of the way.
Okay.
Besides, I was about to have you stand over there anyway, because I'm going to have to get right there.
Okay.
There we are. Oh. Oh. Alright. Okay. Alright, like I said, put your hand on this other side of the, whatever this thing is called.
Put my hand there?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to the viewers.
Okay. I was like, why am I putting my hand there?
Bring the socket on down. Then you can feel it. Get on there. And see, get a good angle here.
I'm trying to get a good angle, everybody. I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go. Now we're in there.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? This is going to be too long. You hold this?
Yeah.
You ain't got to get that in there. You just be on the side.
Yeah, but I'm trying to help viewers out, you know what I mean?
Oh, they can't exactly see here, honey. You know what? That is just too long.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think that's the smallest one I had in there. But luckily, I don't think you need very much. And that one there gets pretty loose. If I can get the socket off of it. Might have to tighten it back up a bit to get this thing out. Come on, get off there. You're already loose. He doesn't want to get off. Alright, let's try getting this extension out, and then maybe I can get it that way. I did say that bottom one on the left is a little bit of an irritation. Apparently I got too long of an extension. It doesn't take a very long one. But they got this blasted thing here in the way. Now I can probably, now that I know exactly where it's at and it's not as tight as it was the first time I did this, I can probably use that longer extension and go behind the tire with my, just reaching behind it. There we go. Okay, let me see real quick. Yeah, this thing already just loose enough I can just take it off my hand. Get my hands in there. Find it. Where you at? Right there. Nope, too tight. Okay, then abort that, and we're going to go to the long extension, which is this one here.
I hope this video will let us post that.
I don't know why it won't. If it doesn't,
It's too long.
and I dropped another piece. Oh! Alright. Okay. Now, if I can, you can forget about trying to view this.
Oh, okay.
Let me move the tire over. God bless it. Of course, that's locked now, so I gotta get a key to get the thing up to unlock. Always something. Let's see if I just try to get in there anyway without having to move that tire. Otherwise, I'll just use that other one I used last time and get it that way. Yeah, I can't get in there. Okay. Okay, normally this is what you would need. However long this is. I think it's about 8 inches long. And that smallest one I got, I think it's a 3, so you probably need like about an inch. So what I'm going to do is not use this, and I'm going to use this little toy right here, which is what I used last time. Sit this down there. And of course I'm going to drop everything as usual. Alright, so instead we're using this. You actually use a few different types of bolts or nuts with it because it goes in. I got that, and this thing here came in a package. There we go. So however long this is, I do believe that's what I used the last time to get this joker off. And I'll find that out in just a second. Nope. Then what the hell did I use?
I think it was a different, I don't know.
It had been an extension. Because I can't do this without an extension. Did I use this? I didn't think I used this.
It could have been it.
Yeah, but it's too long. What did I use?
I have no idea.
Maybe I'm at, no, not the wrong angle, because maybe I am at the wrong angle.
Trying to get it as good as I can, guys.
Yeah, I gotta go a little bit further down. Now this one's a little bit more difficult because you actually gotta push it in there.
You want me to grab that?
Yes, please. No, hold it. Stop.
Oh. What about the other?
Don't worry about that one.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if it's on there. No, it's not. Now it is. It's like spring loaded, so you can feel this as it pushes in. There we go. It takes a minute, but oh, good God. That is not going to work. Go ahead and pause that.
Okay. Okay, you're back on.
Alright, well, it turns out I had to go from the bottom with a long extension. If you go ahead and tilt your wheel out this direction, you can get behind there.
You will.
And move it over this way. Just get right down there, and you can get to both of them on the bottom. And it takes the long extension. And now, again, if this is the first time you've done this, then it's going to be tight. It's going to take some oomph to get to break that thing loose. Once you got it, it won't be that bad. It was a little bit tight this time, and it's only been a few days. So I guess with the engine running and all, with the vibration, it causes it to get a little tighter anyway. One other thing you're going to want to do is unhook this. Unhook this right here. I think it was just a plug-in. There wasn't no hooks or nothing. I think it was just a plug-in. I believe. Nope, there it is right there. Alright, pinch that if I can. Sounds so professional, and I ain't doing shit. Come on now. Trying to make me look good here. Okay, I might have to get a pair of pliers and squeeze that down. Oh, there it goes. Alright. And now, we'll get the top ones. Be a lot easier. Now, once you get whichever one you do first, it's going to start falling down in your hand. So, it is not very light. I think they're like 20 pounds or so, which doesn't sound like a lot. But once you've been fighting this thing for a few minutes, at this angle, it's a little bit on the heavier side. And these bolts, the bottom one on this side was down on the ground. I'm just putting them right up here so they'll stay here. And then get this one. There we go. And it'll start falling as soon as